Tours are a fun way to interact with people about their event and a fantastic way to show off the venue. People are always a little nervous to do their first tour for fear that they may say the wrong thing or not know the answer to a question. Do not let this affect you. Remember that a tour is a fun thing to do. Let all of your inhibitions fall away because any questions they ask, the answer can easily be found on either the website or a cheat sheet. Using the website FAQs is a fantastic way to answer the client's questions, as it demonstrates that we're consistent with our messaging and it teaches them how to look up the answers later as well. The key to doing a great tour is very simple. You have to be confident and personable. Confidence comes with loving what you do and knowing that you can do it well. It should not be based on having all the policies and answers at NOAA's memorized. Personable is the genuine enjoyment of socializing with people. Essentially, you're easy to talk to. This is not a teachable skill. You are either personable or you're not. So essentially, just be yourself. When it comes to wedding tours, you have to remember that people have already found love. They are desperately seeking simplicity, structure, and confidence that you can handle their event. It's an amazing experience to see people come in a little unsure and overwhelmed, and then be able to make them smile and feel excitement for their day versus stress. There are a few structure things you should do on a tour, but you do not want these things to ruin the personable side of the tour. They are as follows. First, use your 5 senses. Sight, make sure the building looks clean and presentable. Hear, make sure there is soft background music playing. Taste, make sure to offer them a beverage upon greeting them. Smell, check to ensure the air fresheners are plugged in near the entrance and that no room has leftover smells from a previous event. And finally, touch. Take the time on the tour to have the client touch the linens and hand them materials to take with them. Secondly, there is an effective flow to a tour. You should always sit down with the client first to review the facts of their event and what their needs are. This will allow you to customize the needs of their event to what we offer. Third, walk them through the venue based on how their event would flow. For example, if the main hall is the best place for their event, take them there first. Then show them the potential for other options. Or if it's a wedding tour, we typically need to rent the whole venue. So start with one of the dressing rooms as the first place they will go the day of their wedding. Then take them to the ceremony options, then cocktail suggestions, and end with where the reception would take place. Fourth, sit back down to go over pricing, policy, dates, and any other questions that the client may have. And fifth, invite them to walk around by themselves while you work on emailing the information you just reviewed with them. This is really important. This will give them the freedom to start planning their day of event without you hovering. It also allows them to talk about concerns and additional questions they may have amongst themselves. This will make the tour very productive. When they come back to you, they can ask their questions right then versus having to call back later. And lastly, ask them if they have any additional questions, go over the booking agreement with them, and ask them if they'd like to reserve. You must always ask for the sale. If they are not ready to commit, communicate that you will be following up with them in a few days to check in. This is your first opportunity to gain their trust and actually do what you say you're going to do. If they need to bring more family back, try to schedule a tour for them to do this before they leave. Over time, you will get better at having answers memorized, but until then, just use the tools such as iPad, our website, occupancy, and pricing cheat sheets. Remember, a tour is an opportunity to create a relationship with someone and to show them what they can do with the venue. It's not a mechanical process of pointing out the strategically placed outlets and every detail of the room. We have things like strategically placed outlets because they will make events flawless, but that's not what's going to get someone to book with us. Our room details speak for themselves, but what you can do with the room is where the client needs help. For example, when you talk about the dressing rooms, you could say, here is where your closest friends are going to spend time preparing for the important day you are about to have. It's a wonderful place to relax, turn on some fun music, and just have a great time getting ready for that big moment. Another example, if you are showing a corporate client the main hall, you could say, "Here is the stage in which you can stand on to ensure your guests can see your presentation that you've put so much effort into. Behind you is the screen that you will utilize to inspire and inform your attendees. And the audience could sit comfortably at our unique classroom tables so they can soak in your message." Remember, tours are fun, they're not stressful, and you will do great.